Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube family, friends, and those of you that just decided to stop by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just remember that I am praying for you, and I hope that you're praying for me. We are sowing, I believe it's about 15 trays of seeds this morning. Some I have never done. Either way, we're gonna do them with, except for the PCs, they won't go in here. But yeah, let's get this party started. We are starting with collards. I have never done collards. I don't know what it tastes like or what it grows like. So we're gonna soak all the trays first. Well, we're not soaking them all at one time. We're mixing them each, and then we'll sow. So this is a hydroponic medium that I'm using. I don't use soil. Not saying I won't ever use soil. I don't use soil right now. Also, no, I'm going to do that after. Just 20 grams of collards. I'm hoping that I don't overseed anything or underseed. And I feel like I could get a little bit more on this tray actually, but because it's my first time growing, I will settle. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. Hold on. Sometimes I feel like this might be where I mess up, but I put another 5 grams in here, so this is going to make it 25. I guess we'll find out, right? I'm going to also go ahead and do the peroxide with water. And this is just so that I don't have any mold issues. I just want to do the preventative things. Now we are sowing turnips. I had already pre-measured them so that I can make this go a bit faster. Actually, almost everything except rainbow radish. I think there's one more. I almost sowed 20 grams, but I'm feeling like I feel like I could do 25 grams on some things. I don't know what turnips grow like, but I still feel like I could do 25. That is really really not what I set out to do. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it here. I don't know the seed. I'm gonna leave it right here. Another reason you don't want to do that. Anything you can do not to disturb the seed after you water it so it'll stay in place is best. I should have sprayed the bottom of the tray first. Have some moisture down there. I think from here on out though, I will pretty much sow the probably maybe a little closer to 25 grams of seed, I think. I do like this thing right here, the shaker, because it is very, very even. If you have a steady hand, awesome. You don't need it. But I tend to clump them and get together when I do it by hand. Let me make sure I did the bottom on that first tray. Right, this is a seed that I had ordered because I was trying to show one time what a grain of a mustard seed looks like, right? Because the Bible tells us we just need a faith the size of a grain of mustard seed. And so I decided to just sow it and see what happens. It's a black mustard seed. So I'm going to see what happens with it. I might love it. I do love this part though. Actually, I love growing the seeds. I love farming, to be honest. When I don't know what to do with them, that bothers me because sometimes, it can be a lot of work and it can be a lot of guessing. So trying to keep them alive and things like that. I have brown mustard and yellow mustard. I might be tempted to just throw them in this thing, but I know that it's important that they are spread as evenly as possible. And again, if you can spread them easily, that's good. And I've seen lots of people do it. I do believe, though, that I am going to go up to at least 25 on the seeds. Our next set is going to be our basic, starting with basic, and then the spicy. The radishes is in this group. So this is our basic mix. I still pH this water that I'm spraying. I pH all the water. I didn't know that I would know how to do that, but hey, God is good. I'm definitely probably gonna add some to this one because that other tray that I did, maybe I did already add some. I don't like how thin it is, the other one. Added a few more, not a lot. Next is gonna be the spicy. This one might be a little bit too thick. Okay. This China is rose radish, China rose radish. This is a bigger seed. This seed is bigger. And it asked for 35 grams of this in the Rambo, but I'm about to feel like it's a little much. This is Rambo. I think Rambo is also a larger seed that requires 35 grams as well. Kind of more bouncy of seeds. So I was trying to make sure that I sprayed the tray because the spraying the water helps the seed stick a little bit better. Since it was bouncing, I was a little thrown off. I sprayed it. You know, I'll speed this up for y'all so you don't have to sit in agony like I would be. Lady, can you hurry up? But if you stay this long, you kind of love me. Sorry. This is cabbage. The next one is the one I have. I don't know why I have so many problems saying kohlrabi. 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 So this is a kohlrabi. Kohlrabi. I really need to refill this, but I might have enough to do. I only got to do 4 more, which is the peas and the sunflower seeds. Y'all, I am really not doing well with the sunflower seeds to the point where I feel like giving up on them. But I'm not. I'm going to keep trying. And it seems like seed prices are going up majorly, I guess, along with everything else. So that's not encouraging, but that's it for the small seeds. So this wasn't full. This holds about 50 ounces of water. And I still probably got, I don't know, there's still some in there. Can you see it moving? And I just got to do 4 more trays. I think we can make it. I don't like these 2-inch trays for the tops, but I don't have enough of the 1-inch right now to just cover them with that. So I got to use what I have until I get the 1-inch trays. So yeah, we got what we got for now. Yellow pea. I will even do the peroxide spray even on the bottom of these. Your peas and the sunflower seeds and all them, they tend to get, I guess, I don't know because it's a bigger seed, I don't know. They tend to get a little bit more funky fast. And you kind of got to stay on top of these jokers. I probably could have sewn these a little thicker too, but let's see some of them, I think when you soak them, they split on you once that hull comes off of them. And they aren't going to germinate, so you may as well go ahead and, if you can, remove them. Now we're going to do the sunflower seed. I don't want to think negative. I soaked them in a bag. I put a jar on top of them to try to hold them down underwater. I soaked them less time this time because some people say soaking them too much can cause a problem. So I soaked them less, about 4 or 5 hours, just to see. I got to see what's the sweet spot for me because I think it could be different for everybody from what they're saying. I think there is a general way of doing it. And then I don't know, maybe it's your environment could be part of it. So I do have a dehumidifier running. I try to keep everything it's usually between 71 and 72. Every now and then I'll look and see that it's 73. And it's a little thicker than I think it should be. But some of them haven't been germinating. It could be the batch. You know, it could be the batch. Could be how many. I'm going to take some of these out. So that was about 200 grams. So maybe 150. The ones that's on the side, they aren't going to germinate anyway. I try to get them more towards off the walls of the tray. This is green pea, and Ophelia pea is next. I have not grown either one of these. Well, we're getting low, down to the bottom. And if I am sewing them too dense, I think I'm going to be learning that this time as well. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with learning. Bernie Mac said, you got to learn. But don't pay what he was talking about. You got to learn. All right, and we are at our last tray for this week of sowing our seeds. And that is the Ophelia pea. We pray God to put his hand on each and every one of these trays. I include him in everything because I need him everywhere and everything all the time. I don't know about you, but I need him to be in my whole world. Everything. Everywhere. And if you're looking at the world like I am right now, just get him in it, honey. This pea looks very different. Ooh, what in the world? If this is an indication of this pea, I don't know, y'all. Y'all already don't want to come out of the glass? Look, now my arm can't be going through all this. Hold on. I had to put the top back on it. I did hear this one, and the green pea was hard. They give people problems. So, I don't know. To start with, it's already got my heart beating a little bit like, oh no. But honestly, this whole thing, I have to pray about. So that's what I'm doing all the way. All the way. All the way. So anyway, y'all, this is it for the traying of the seeds for this week. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And have a wonderful day. Keep me in your prayers. You are definitely in mine. The only thing we have is God. Keep that in mind. Whatever the world is doing right now, all that's going on right now in this world, you cannot go without the Lord in your life. And I know you might be tired of hearing about him, but don't get tired of hearing about him. He's the only one that can help us right now. You can't help you. I can't help you. I can't help me. So anyway, keep that in mind. I love you guys. Keep me in prayers. And your story matters. I know you got one. All of us do.